Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I welcome you all in my class. So, my dear student, as you all know that we are learning about the use of the tenses in our class today. So, as we have done our previous lesson, that was regarding the tenses that are important in view of the error analysis. On the other hand, if you are going to do the translation and for the correction of the verbs, it is very important. So what we have learned that the tenses of a verb show the time of an action or happening, whether it is in present, past or future. So what is a tense? It tells us about the time when the action has taken place or is taking place or it happens. On the other hand, we have divided the tenses into present, past and future. The present, regarding all the details we have done regarding the present tense we have done in the previous lesson. Now we will be starting about the past tense. Okay, so the past tense is further divided into past indefinite tense. As we have talked about, as far as the aspect of the tenses are concerned, they could be divided into indefinite tense, continuous tense, perfect tense and perfect continuous tense. We have learned about the present. Now we are going towards the past indefinite tense, past continuous tense and past perfect tense. So first of all, we will be doing our past indefinite tense. What is past indefinite tense? The simple past is used to indicate an action completed in the past. It often occurs with adverb or adverb phrase of past time. Okay, so what is past indefinite or simple past tense? It shows action that has completed in the past, in which has been the past, or that has been the action that has been pursued as a habit, right? So we may say that an action completed in the past, it often comes with an adverb phase of past time. So what is an adverb? That will be allocating the time about yesterday, the day before yesterday. It could be before, it could be last year, previous year. So as we could know, as we observing, what is that? The steamer sailed yesterday. Please underline yesterday, that is the adverb of time. In order to make sometime, we in the past tense, in order to make the action that has taken place or the sentence meaningful, often the adverb of time is used. So what does come in the adverb of time? That could be the once, a year ago, yesterday. Okay, it could be these could be the different few days ago. So in order to make the action emphatic, we do use the adverb of time, and you are observing in these sentences as well, such as the steamer sailed yesterday. So what is this? This is the past indefinite tense. I received his letter a week ago. Again, a week ago, that is about the adverb of time. Then she left school last year. What is that about? That is the adverb of time. So what we can say, we may say that हम अपने कुछ दोस्तों से मिलने मैं अपने कुछ दोस्तों से कल मुलाकात करने गई. I visited my friend yesterday. ठीक है, yesterday. उसके अलावा हम क्या कह सकते हैं? उसके अलावा हम ये कह सकते हैं कि उसने कुछ दिन हुए एक महंगा सूट खरीदा. He bought or she bought an expensive suit or dress for a few days ago. ठीक है. But on the other hand, sometimes adverb of time may not be used when we know when the action is in the past get completed. Okay, so sometimes the tense is used without an adverb of time. In such cases, the time may be either implied or indicated by the context. Implied mean it could be indirect, it could be hidden, but by the as we just observe the action, it would be very much evident, such as I learned Hindi in Nagpur. I didn't sleep well. When did I sleep well? That I couldn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well. That is in the last night. So sometimes we couldn't indicate the time by the adverb of time, but we do understand that that action took place. Such as हम दोनों दरिया पर गए हम दोनों ने तरीही मकाम की सैर की. We both went to the river. We both visited the historical place. वो लड़े, they fought. Okay, so it is not clear when did they fight, but we do understand by the content. And the simple tense is also used for past habits. So as I have talked to you people in the very first line, that it shows action that has completed in the past or the action that has been pursued as a habit, right? So in order to make that thing that has become our habit, we may use it. Such as he studied many hours every day. She always carried an umbrella. She always carried an umbrella भी हो सकता है. She always carried an umbrella. Okay. So how are we going to use the past indefinite tense? In order to make the past indefinite tense, we take the how we are going to use it. We just use the second form of the verb. Okay, and such as I visited, I went, he fought, they fought. Okay, and then with that, in order to make that negative sentences, we use the first form of the verb after didn't or did not. Okay, मैंने glass नहीं तोड़ा. If we can take the example, I didn't break the glass. I didn't. Whenever we use did not, we always use the first form of the verb. Please make into consider this thing, or keep this thing in your mind whenever we just may write first that did not, did, we all the time use, that is, we all the time use the first form of the verb, right? It is the clear formula. Then in order to make that interrogative sentence, we use that did in the in the beginning of the sentences, such as did you break this mirror, क्या आपने ये आईना तोड़ा है, did you break this glass. Okay, I did not break this glass, I broke this glass. Are you getting? हमने इस तरह से मुख्तलिफ sentences बना लिए. Now we are coming toward past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is used for the action going on at some point in the past. The time of the action may or may not be indicated. Okay, it is used for action that has continued in the past at some time. It is not necessary to fix the time. The ing verb is used in the first form after was were. Okay, so it is used after the, it is there to show that sometime in the past, the time of the action may or may not be indicated. We were listening to the radio all evening. It was getting darker. When it was getting darker, no one knows. The light went out while I was reading. When I saw him, he was playing chess. Okay, so what did we get? That we get that past continuous is used to denote an action going on at some time in the past. The time of the action may or may not be indicated. So what is the difference? That in past indefinite tense, we just use an affix adverb of time, and sometimes we do use, but in the past continuous tense we can do not use. What is I? It was getting dark while I was praying. When I was playing, when I saw him, he was playing chess. So what? How do we make it? How we do make it? We use with the verb. We use the ing verb is used in the first form and along with was were. Okay. So say I. It was getting darker. Was getting ing form. It was getting darker. मैं सो रहा था जब आप आए. आई वॉज स्लीपिंग व्हेन यू केम. तलबा ग्राउंड में खेल रहे थे जब घंटी बजी. द स्टूडेंट्स वर प्लेइंग इन द ग्राउंड व्हेन द बेल रैंग. ओके, सो व्हाट डिड यू ऑब्जर्व? वी डिड ऑब्जर्व that when we denote time, we would be using past indefinite tense, and when we would not be allocating any time, we would be using with the past continuous tense. Okay, with ing form. The tense is also used with always, continually, etc. for persistent habit. He was always grumbling. I mean, whenever we want to stress the thing, we may use always. We may use the, when it has become the matter of habit, we would be using he was always grumbling. Okay, Yes. So how are we going to use the negative sentences? For that past continuous tense, we would be adding with was not, were not, right? Such as हम सुन नहीं रहे थे, हम we were not listening. Okay, were we listening? This is for the interrogative sentences. And I have told you people that the tense is also used with the always, continually, for persistent habit in the past. No came with the past perfect tense. The past perfect is used to describe an action completed before a certain moment in the past, as I met him in Delhi in 1970. I had seen him last 5 years before. So past perfect tense shows an action that completed in the past before a definite time. And the past perfect is used after the helping verb. So तो past perfect क्या है? जब किसी एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम में, एक डेफिनेट टाइम में, पास्ट में it has finished, the action that has finished, and it is used with the helping verb. What is that helping verb? Has, had, have. Sorry, had. So how we are going to make? I met him in New Delhi in 1970. I had seen him. Whenever we use has, had, we all the time use the third form of the verb. If two actions happened in the past, it may be necessary to show which action happened earlier than the other. The past perfect is mainly used in such situation. The simple past uses one class and the past perfect in the other. When I reached the station, the train had started. I had done my exercise when Harry came to see me. I had written the letter before he arrived. So you have seen the condition. What is the condition? It could be like there is another condition that if two actions happened in the past, it may be necessary to show which action happened earlier than the other. Okay, so how are we going to allocate this situation? We are going to allocate this situation by fixing the time. The past perfect is mainly used in such situation. The simple past is used in one clause. Here, where we have used the simple past, where the action has action was done. On the other hand, past perfect, when we are going to fix it. When I reached the station, the train had started. I had done my exercise when Harry came to see me. I had written the letter before he arrived. Okay. So for making it into interrogative sentences, for making into negative sentences, we would be using. So what we have talked about, that past perfect tense. So we are going to when we are going to make it into negative sentences, we would be adding I have not done my exercise when Harry came to see me. had I done my exercise when Harry came to see me. Okay, now we are coming towards past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous sentences for an action that began before a certain point in the past and continued up to the time. Okay, so please keep this thing in mind, that what we are going, so we are saying that started in the past and began before a certain point in the past and continued till up to the time. Okay, an action that got completed at a point in the past after continuing for a duration. The continuous verb is used after had been. What is that continuous verb? That is ing verb. At that time he had been writing a novel for 2 months. When Mr. Sufyan came to school in 1965, Mr. Ibrar had already been teaching there for 5 years. So in Urdu, if we are going to make the sentence, so I may say, मैं इम्तिहान में पहले सख्त मेहनत करता रहा था. I had been working very hard before the examination. So did you get that idea, that how it is used for action that got completed at a point in the past after continuing for a duration. So उसमें क्या है, क्या पास में क्या हुआ, मेहनत होती रही इम्तिहान में शुरू होने से पहले. So I had been working very hard before the examination. इसके अलावा हम क्या कह सकते हैं, before 2008 they had been staying with my brother. 2008 से पहले वो मेरे भाई के साथ ठहरे रहे थे, ओके, करते रहे थे. So when we are going to allocate the time, we will be saying that इस्लामाबाद के लिए रवानगी तक मैं एक ऑफिस में काम करती रही थी. Until my departure to Islamabad, I had been working in office. So here, and however going to be we are going to make the negative sentences. For the negative sentences, not would be used between had and been. Had not been, okay, I had not been doing this. And for the questions, had would be placed before the subject, and the other question would how, where would be placed before had, okay. Such as पिछले कुछ सालों से हम उनसे मिलते नहीं रहे थे. We had not been meeting them in the last few years. उसके अलावा कब से इस मुल्क के लोग आज़ादी के लिए लड़ते रहे थे. Since when had the people of this country been fighting for the independence, okay. So been, and we will be using in that way. Now comes the turn for this future indefinite. Future tense, that is again would be categorized according to the aspect into future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect, and the future perfect continuous. Future indefinite tense, okay, so it shows the future simple is used for an action that has still to take place, as I shall see him tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Sunday. Note that simple future tense generally express pure and colorless future. When the future is colored with intention, the going to infinitive instruction is preferred. Example, he is going to build. So infinitive, what are infinitive? That are with the addition of to plus verbs. To build a new house, first condition. That is, it shows an action in the future. That is the action that would be going to take place in future. Generally shall be used with the first person and will be used when determination, intention and promises are expressed, okay. Such as I will read this book, or I shall, if I am sure, I will read this book, and then we will go to our village. But when we are going to simple future tense, generally express pure and colorless future, but when it is colored, it is being expressed with intention, the going to, then he is going to build a new house, then it means that going to be the first form is going to be used in about the action that is having a greater attraction. So in order to make that going to with the first form of the verb, it just gives the greater attention and attraction to the sentence as well. So what we will be saying is saying they are going to live in another city, okay. Then come then the future continuous is shown to that is used for the represent an action going on to the same time in future time, as I shall be reading the paper, then when I get home my children will be playing. The tense is also used for future event that are planned, as it will be staying here till Sunday, he will be meeting us next week, okay. Please take it into notice that before the after the heading future continuous tense there is a mistake. The past continuous, that is the future continuous, okay. So future continuous, again the second condition is this first condition that we have come to know, that the future continuous that we have to come to know, that it shows the action that continues in the future at some time after will be, shall be, the continuous verb will be used, okay. So this is about the future continuous tense. It represents an action that is going to at some point time in future in time, as I shall be reading the paper, then and then when I get home my children will be playing. The tense is also used for future event that are planned, okay. So how we are going to say that it shows action that continues in the future at some time after will be, shall be, continuous verb will be used, okay. In question, shall be will be used before the subject, where, when and how, which they will be used before shall, will, okay. So इसमें what we are going to do, such as we may say हमारे तलबा कल शाम सदर की तकरीर सुन रहे होंगे. Our students will be listening to the president's speech tomorrow evening. Okay, उसके अलावा हम इस कौन सा एक सेंटेंस बनाएं? मेरे साथी, मेरे तलबा कॉलेज से वापस नहीं आ रहे होंगे. इफ़ आई एम सेइंग मेरे साथी, माई कंपेनियंस विल नॉट बी रिटर्निंग फ्रॉम कॉलेज. ओके, देन इन देयर इज़ एन इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस. क्या हम इस मामले पर बहस नहीं कर रहे होंगे? शैल वी नॉट बी डिस्कसिंग दिस मैटर. And if I am going to make it is interrogative sentence, then I am going to make negative sentence. मैं इसे आज नहीं बुला रही होंगी. I shall not be calling her today. Okay, so there are the two conditions that are, one is that represent an action as going on some time in future. On the other hand, use for future event that are planned. The future perfect is used to indicate the completion of an action by a certain future time, such as future perfect continuous perfect tense. It shows action that is to get completed at some time in future. Okay, what is that? I shall have written my exercise by that time. Before you go to see him, he will have left the place. Okay, it will be allocating the action that is to get completed at some time in future. I shall have returned from the market by 3 o'clock. मैं 3 बजे तक बाज़ार से मार्केट से वापस आ चुकी होंगी. ओके, इसके पहुंचने से पहले हम खाना खा चुके होंगे. We shall have had the meal before his arrival. So what is that? An action that is to get completed at some time in future. Mean we would be planning कुछ भी हम उसको प्लान कर रहे होंगे. That is going to be finished at the appointed time. And in order to make that negative sentences, we would be using not between shall and will. In question, we will be using shall, will, and use before the subject, and where and when definitely would be before shall, will. Such as Arshid will not have finished his work by the evening. By Sunday, we shall not have answered their letters. Will you not have gone abroad by the next year? Why will you do such? Why will Kaniz not have sewn her clothes by evening? Okay, so these are the different example. Future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used to indicate an action represented as being in progress over a period of time. They will end in the future. As by the next July, shall have been living here for 4 years. When he gets his degree, he will have been studying at Oxford for 4 years. Okay, so what would be that? That would be we are talking about the future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense we would be talking about an action that gets completed after continuing for a certain time of period in the future. After shall, will the helping verb have then been, and the continuous verb that is ing would be used. Okay, such as 2015 से हम में वो यहाँ 3 साल तक पढ़ते रहे होंगे. In 2015 they will have been studying here for 3 years. उसके अलावा हम क्या कह सकते हैं? क्या सवाद रवाना होने से पहले वो इनसे मिलता रहा होगा? Will he have been meeting them before leaving for Sawad? Okay, so what we will be using as you came to that will have been with ing form. ठीक है, हम उसको इस तरीके से we would be using in that way. And we may make another sentence with that. आइंदा कितने अरसे तक आपकी हमसाया आपके साथ ताउन करते रहे होंगे? For how long or for how long a time will your neighbors have been cooperating with you in future? So these were the different examples, and this was in fact a review of all the work that we have done, of all the work that you people have done in your previous classes. What was important to make you understand? That was to make you understand that every sentence, every of the topic is having a significance. Okay, so get review of all these things. And what are you going to do? You are going to make this five sentences of all the tenses that we have discussed. And what is more preferable, the more for first year it is preferably good that if you are going to write with the they are going to translate some of the paragraph according to the tenses, use of tenses. So please do listen. For first year it is desirable that they should try it, they should make the assignments of different paragraph that would be according to the different tenses. And for second year they should be doing their exercise regarding the correction of the verb and the error analysis regarding the use of the tenses. So that was all for today's topic. Tomorrow we will be doing with a new topic, inshallah ta'ala. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.